What's going on? How you doing? Making sure my camera was working right. If you're looking at the video version of this. I just got back home. Well, I got back home like it was 2 days ago. My wife and I, we went to San Juan, Puerto Rico, and we had an amazing time. It was beautiful. It's a beautiful place. I've never been. That was my first time ever going there, and I mean, beautiful island. Learned a lot of stuff. I love history, as I'm sure I've mentioned to you before at some point on these videos. So I went to Puerto Rico not knowing much of anything about Puerto Rico besides they are native Spanish speakers, I guess. But I learned so much about that place and the different cultures that blend together to make Puerto Rico. And another thing too, and I didn't know this before we landed there, that they have a rainforest. I was like, rainforest? But then, thinking about it and where Puerto Rico is located, I was like, oh, it is near the equator, so I mean that makes sense that they would have a rainforest there. And we actually went there on a rainforest tour. Of course, we didn't go by ourselves because I know we would have got lost. Rainforest tour, and we went down this natural waterfall thing. That was really cool. It was extremely muddy out there, and the only reason it was like that is because it rained earlier that day. So when it was time for us to do our tour, it was mud everywhere. So all the people, I think it was my wife and I and probably like 6-7 other people. And we were just slipping and sliding all over the place because you had to go up steep hills, down steep hills. But then on some parts of it, they have like ropes where you hold on to help guide you down the hill and that kind of stuff. So, I mean, it was an adventure. I'll say that much. We did so much down there. Old San Juan was it was really nice, full of color, a lot of architecture, which I've always loved architecture. And the buildings were beautiful. Everything was really nice down there. In Old San Juan, the roads are blue cobblestone, so that was really cool. Like seeing the blue roads that go, all the different directions. That was really nice. What else? I mean, we did everything. We went to the beach. The restaurants down there were amazing. We ate mofongo for the first time. It was really good. I had mine with, I think it was skirt steak and shrimp, and I forgot what else was in it, but it was good. I ate the whole thing. That was my first time trying. It was like, it's plantains. I don't know if it's the sweet plantain. It wasn't sweet. It was good. I'll say that much. A lot of great restaurants. The hotel we were staying at was amazing. And literally right there on the water. So we had ocean view from our balcony. So that was really cool. But yeah, that's where I've been. And that's why I haven't done a video for a while, because I was in Puerto Rico the whole time. And I was thinking about doing videos while I was down there, but each day was filled full of so many activities that in the time that I did have, in the if it was like an hour or two there where I did have time to quote unquote relax, I was making art during that time. So I used the free time to make art instead of doing these videos, because I wanted to focus on that and not get behind on my daily art practice. What else we got going on? I posted some new art. Not posted. I minted some new art on Solana, and this is one of my favorite most recent pieces that I made, and I really enjoyed making that one. So I went ahead and minted it, and I have about 5 other ones that I'm going to mint. So I'm going to mint not on Sol. I'm going to mint them on Ethereum, mainnet, and I'm going to mint some work on Tezos, and maybe another one. I'm still thinking about it. But yeah, it's time to get more artwork on chain. I want to use it more as a moment in time, just saying like what I was creating at the time, so it can be on the blockchain. Trying to think of different ways. I would love to make something physical for these art pieces to give to my collectors. Oh, the camera's acting weird. Oh, I might need to give me 2 seconds, y'all. Give me 2 seconds, man. I might need to close some of these files. Make sure to save all this stuff. Well, yeah, while I'm doing that, you know, I made a lot of art while I was gone. I got a lot of inspiration too from especially walking in the old part of San Juan, the old city. There's so many different colors that, you know, when they went together, I liked the way they looked aesthetically, and they were really pleasing to my eye. So now I want to make, and I took a million pictures. I say a million, but I took a ton of pictures, and I still haven't even processed all of them because I want to look at some of those color combinations. There was a lot of nice angles where the buildings connected that I really like. So it's definitely going to be some new work coming that's inspired by this trip that you'll slowly start seeing. I'll be experimenting with it, starting hopefully within the next few days. As soon as I get everything processed, all the images that I want to use, and then I'm gonna start outputting some different looking stuff that I'll be working on. But I'm really excited about that part, especially. What else we got going? So I think I told you about the interview that I did not too long ago. I'm still trying to figure out a way, and what I'm probably going to have to end up doing is just record in the space, either on my PC or it's an app on my phone where I can record the screen and the audio at the same time. I was trying to find a third-party way to record the Twitter Spaces, but I can't find anything that seems legit. Everything I've seen is just the sites look kind of, you know, like sketchy, and I'm like, I'd rather not download nothing from these sites. So I'll have to figure out my own way, and I don't mind doing that because I want to post it on YouTube and then use it to send to other collectors going forward, because they go a little more in depth about, you know, my process and how I got started and all that kind of stuff. And it's easier to send that than to send somebody a whole book about myself, like 40, 50 pages about how I got started making art and where I'm from, all these kind of things. So yeah, I hope to have that for you soon, to be able to send directly to you. Yeah. Did I mention that I got a sale recently from a collector who I love? His collection is amazing, and he, you know, found a piece that he really liked and invested in me, and I'm so appreciative of it. And I'm assuming they have such a great collection. I'm just happy to be part of it. And this is, you know, taking more steps forward every time I have a new sale. Just another step. I'm getting a little bit closer to that goal, you know, all those ultimate goals, which I've mentioned throughout a bunch of these different videos to you. What else I got going on? I know I have some more stuff. I just came from outside. I'm washing the car. It's like 90 something degrees out there, so drained a little bit, but I wanted to go ahead and make this video before it got too late. Oh, I have a new collab I'm going to start on today with one of the hosts of the space that I did where they interviewed me. His name is David Lawrence. I'm going to be doing a collab with him. I believe it's going to be mentioned on ETH, and I'm really looking forward to doing that. We both do artwork every day. We both work on new art every day, and so we're combining our days together. So he's gonna, he's a photographer, but he does a lot of altering and kind of glitch type of things that I've seen him do in the past, which would be really cool. And then I'm gonna blend it with mine, and we're gonna try to find a good synergy there. But I'm really excited. There's two people who have offered to do collabs, who have asked to do collabs with me, which, I'm very honored and I really appreciate. Because before, I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been in the NFT space since December 2020, somewhere around there, maybe a little earlier than December. But that's when I was really getting going. But no one's ever asked to do a collab asked me directly to do a collab. I know I've asked other people before in the past and never found anyone that accepted it, but I'm really happy I have one with another artist who will be putting our collab, because I already sent my piece to him. I'm talking about different artists, not David. I already sent my half to them, and they're going to put their piece on there. And that work's going to be displayed in the art gallery in London during the summer. So that's really exciting and really cool to have my work displayed in a whole nother country. Is really, really cool. And so I'm looking forward to seeing how that looks or how that comes out. So yeah, I have two collabs that are in the works right now. I'm really excited about. This is new territory for me. I'm probably going forward. I'm not going to accept. I can't say. I don't know. I could say what I want to say now, but never mind. I'll leave it out because I really don't know. But yeah, I'm happy to do collabs and have people willing to do collabs with me, and push me a little more to think outside of the box, because you're combining your work with someone else's in a way that'll come out nicely. So what else I got going? What else do I have going on that I can tell you about? I don't know. I'm going on a book binge. I found it's a podcast that that an artist that I know told me about, called the Founders Podcast, and the guy that runs it, he reads a bunch of biographies and different books from thought leaders who else? I mean, just all kinds of amazing business people, and even I read a lot of books. Well, technically, I listen to a lot of audiobooks now because I find that a lot more efficient. I'm able to retain a good bit of audio because I'll listen to it on a fast speed first, and then I can just repeat the book. There's a couple books that I just repeat like throughout the day or day to day, but I want to really start getting back more into reading the physical books, because I've noticed that when I have to physically write or type something, I'm starting to, this is probably because I haven't been reading much at all. I've been just listening to everything in audio or video form for a very long time. I'm starting to type words and then I'm misspelling like simple stuff, and that's starting to it really annoys me. So I think that one thing that I should do is actually start reading physical books. Now I have here at home, we have at least, I want to say 300, 400 something books, all kinds of different stuff, from psychology books, biographies, health books, finances, investing. I mean, anything, we have it. Fiction books, self-help, personal finance. I think I mentioned finance. But I'm going to start actually reading again. The next book I'm going to read is, I have it right here, the Sam Walton, the guy who created Walmart. I have his book. I'm going to read that. That's probably going to be the next one. Because the book that I'm going to start next is Poor Charlie's Almanac. Now, this book is on about Charlie Munger, one of the partners in Berkshire Hathaway, the investment, with the investment thing with, oh man, what's his name? I can't think. Warren Buffett. Oh man, I almost forget. With Warren Buffett and oh man, my mind is burnt. I just said his name 2 seconds ago. Oh man, that sun got me. Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger. The book has been recommended by a lot of people that I admire, and whether the business world or the art side of things, when it comes to the business side of art. And I've heard it mentioned so many times, I was like, I gotta have my hands on this book. So now I have it, and I will be going through that book next. Man, this camera is acting weird. I don't know, it must be my connection or something. I don't know. But the camera's like slow motion right now, but hey, it is what it is. Just listen to the audio if the blur that you see or me moving slow is bothering you. This is annoying. But yeah, I'm going through that book next. I just figure, when I just keep going through as many books as possible, so eventually there'll be pieces and pieces of these books that'll give me ideas that I can put into my art that can help me, get to those goals that I have faster, or help me create something that no one's even thought of. So that's why I love to continue reading and absorbing as much knowledge as possible, and I look at it more as absorbing the lives of these people, even though that sounds like some Shang Tsung, Mortal Kombat type stuff. But when you read their books and they tell you about their experiences and what things they've done wrong, that kind of stuff, that's a way that you can avoid mistakes. So that's a really big thing for me, because if instead of me going on it by myself and keep tripping over and falling over and over and over again, you can find somebody that's in your field and go through their books, and they can tell you, hey, I did this didn't work, but this worked, and that didn't work, but this worked. And you can kind of, this is like when you're going down like the trip that we went on to Puerto Rico, and we were in the rainforest, and the slipperiest part of the rainforest where it was a ton of mud. Our tour guide just told us to follow the steps so that you can get to where we're going. Follow the footprints that you see, follow those, and you'll get to where we're going. And that's how I'm looking at it now when it comes to looking at other artists who were successful while they were living, and again, following in their footsteps, following right behind them, and what kind of processes they were doing, different types of business ideas they may have had that I can, modernize. And, before I could talk about books and stuff forever. But I'm excited about that. Finding something. I know it's going to be an amazing idea that I'll stumble across at some point, for sure. And you know what? I think that's everything. I think I'm probably going to be forcing it after this point. But yeah, I got 2 collabs. I have some new artwork that I'll be minting. I have one that's minting on Solana already. I'm going to be minting on ETH and Tezos as well. I'm going to probably be minting some edition pieces also, so that'll be a little more accessible to others. And yeah, thank you for being here, my friend. I really appreciate you watching the video. And man, I know it's something I'm forgetting, but I'll just add it to the next one, or I'll make another one later. Who knows? All right, until next time, peace.